age, an 18-year-old high school senior. I live with my dad, who's a long-haul truck driver, my stay-at-home mom, and my twin sister, Lily. Because Mom's always been in poor health, Lily and I have been doing the housework since we were little, and the four of us have always pulled together to get by. We definitely weren't well off, but working as a team made even our poor life feel happy. Lily's my twin, but we're fraternal, so we don't really look alike, and it's not just our looks. We're totally different on the inside, too. Lily's incredibly smart. I mean, I consider myself average, or maybe a little above, but Lily's intelligence is on another level, basically a genius. She even passed the entrance test for Mensa, the International High IQ Society, the moment she turned 15, which is the minimum age to qualify in Japan. People say that if there weren't an age limit here, she might have beaten the world record of joining at 2 years old. That said, Lily quit Mensa the very next year because she couldn't afford the $20 annual fee. Being poor is rough.
Mensa doesn't matter. I'm planning to work right after high school anyway. A membership card isn't going to get me a job.
But I was frustrated. I mean, it's Mensa, and someone as smart as Lily not being able to go to college because of money felt like such a loss, not just for her, but for society. Hey, sis, couldn't you use a scholarship? Some schools give full scholarships to top students. I'm sure you'd qualify for any of them.
Nah, it's fine.
No matter how much I encouraged her, Lily never showed any interest.
Getting a job means I can start earning right away and help Mom and Dad. Besides, if I used a scholarship and went to college, you'd be the only one working. Or do you want to try for a scholarship yourself?
I had nothing to say to that. I mean, I'm not dumb, but I'm definitely not at her level. Compared to my genius sister, it wasn't envy or anything, but there was just no contest between her and me intellectually.
I can't let you work straight out of high school while I go to college. We're two halves of a whole, an irreplaceable pair of twin sisters.
Lily said. Her words made me happy, but still, a small thorn pricked my heart. I couldn't shake the thought that I might be holding her back. Of course, I knew she didn't mean it that way, but the guilt lingered. Then, surprisingly, Mom spoke up. Don't worry, I've already saved money for both of your college tuition. What? Really?
Wait, are you serious?
Lily and I were stunned. We'd always thought our family was too poor to even dream of sending us to college. Do you know why we've been eating mostly bean sprouts and bread every day? Your dad's been working extra truck routes, driving from morning till night, all for this. Really?
I had no idea.
Don't worry about money. Just focus on your studies. Oh, but it's only enough for national universities. Private schools are out of the question, she added with a chuckle.
Thank you, Mom.
Love you, Mom. We hugged her tightly. Even with little money, I had such a kind family, and that was enough. I felt truly happy. But then, one day, everything fell apart. We got a call from the hospital. Dad had been in a truck accident. He had been pushing himself too hard, driving day and night to save money. Our desperate prayers couldn't save him. He passed away. Mom, already fragile, collapsed from shock. Lily and I rushed her to the hospital, only to hear the devastating news. Mom had an incurable illness and was expected to live no more than 6 months. 6 months? We wouldn't even graduate from high school in time. Dad's death was already unbearable, and now Mom too. According to the doctors, the disease had been progressing for a long time, and Mom had hidden her symptoms to spare us worry. Hearing that we might have been able to save her if we'd come sooner, Lily and I broke down crying.
I'll give up on college.
Why? But Dad and Mom...
Paige, with everything that's happened, there's no way we could go to college now.
But Dad's life insurance...
There's going to be so much for Mom's treatment.
Then I'll work. You go to college.
No, I can't let you work alone while I study just for myself. If we suffer together. If we cry or laugh, it has to be together too.
I could understand her feelings perfectly. Even if the situation were reversed, I couldn't bear the thought of one twin working to pay for college while the other went off to study alone. But at the same time, I couldn't let my sister's talent go to waste. Mom felt the same way. She had wanted both Lily and me to go to college. I managed to convince her otherwise. Lily could definitely receive a full scholarship for top-performing students, but unfortunately, I wouldn't qualify for one that generous. So I would work to support my sister, and that truly was my own happiness. It was the honest truth of my heart. Lily, please, I'm begging you, go to college, I pleaded with my reluctant sister. It would make me happy if you went to college too.
That's why I said I can't. I can't be the only one to go.
Please, this isn't just for you. It's for Mom and Dad too. Think about how sad Dad would be in heaven if you gave up on college just because of money. He works so hard every single day.
But...
And it would make Mom sad too. This is about fulfilling her wish. Please, go to college. Our talks went on for days. After my desperate persuasion, Lily finally gave in and agreed to go to college. 3 months later, today is Lily's interview day. Our high school teacher went out of their way to find the perfect scholarship, no admission fee, all 4 years of tuition waived, plus a monthly stipend of over $700. For us, it was the best offer imaginable. Of course, it was extremely competitive and the exam was tough, but for the genius Lily, no test was too hard. She had already passed the written exam with ease. Only the final interview remained. I had no doubt she would succeed. But just as Lily was about to leave the house for her university interview, the phone rang. What? Mom? The call was from a nurse at the hospital where our mother was staying. We were told her condition had suddenly worsened and she had fallen unconscious. We rushed to the hospital in a panic. Mom, please, stay with us!
Mom, wake up!
We called out desperately to her as she lay unconscious in bed, but even as I tried to reach her, I couldn't stop thinking about my sister. Lily should have been at the university interview at that very moment. Because of the sudden news from the hospital, we hadn't contacted the university at all. They probably assumed Lily had just abandoned the interview. I was sure she would have passed with flying colors, but now, what could we do? Mom, please hang on! Despite our desperate pleas, Mom never regained consciousness. That night, she left us forever. Mom!
Mom!
Half a month later, after the funeral, I was walking home from school, dragging my feet. In the end, Lily never got the scholarship. Of course she didn't. She had missed the interview entirely. I was overwhelmed with worry about what we would do now. That's when a woman suddenly spoke to me.
You must be Paige, right?
Yes. Can I help you?
I have something to talk to you about.
Then she told me something unbelievable. A year later, time passed in the blink of an eye. Now I'm working as a live-in maid at a hot spring inn. The woman who spoke to me that day turned out to be the owner of this inn. She convinced me to quit high school and work here instead. That day, she had said,
I'll send your sister Lily to college. I'll pay all her tuition and living expenses. If she ever wants to study abroad, I'll cover that too.
What? I was stunned by her sudden offer. Are you serious? You'll really send my sister to college? I jumped at the unexpected offer.
But there's one condition.
Condition?
You have to quit high school right now and come work at my hot spring inn. If you do that, I'll pay for Lily's college tuition.
Right now? But there's only half a month left until graduation.
If you don't like it, that's fine. Then the offer's off the table.
Wait, that's a problem. I don't mind working at your inn, but could you at least wait until Lily and I graduate? It's only half a month away. If I quit now, I wouldn't get my diploma and would be treated as a middle school graduate. I couldn't say yes so easily.
No, you can't have both. If you want something badly enough, you must be ready to throw everything else away. Or is it that you're not willing to make that sacrifice for your sister?
I hesitated. I wanted so badly for Lily to go to college. If working at this woman's inn would make that dream come true, I understand. I'll do it. I didn't care who she was. If it meant that Lily could go to college, I was ready to sell my soul to the devil. The woman nodded with satisfaction. Now I work at the hot spring inn from dawn till late at night. The work is exhausting, serving guests, preparing meals, cleaning the baths, even pulling weeds in the vast garden. I'm always the first to wake up and the last to collapse into bed, worn out to the bone. Every night, right before falling asleep, I'd think about Lily. I wonder what Lily's doing right now. Is she studying hard? I never told Lily that I had dropped out of high school. I told her only that our grandmother had found us. Lily would live in the university dorms and I would live at Grandma's house. Since Grandma was wealthy, I said I'd be living like a princess there. To tell a convincing lie, it's best to mix truth with fiction. My life now was anything but that of a princess, but for Lily's sake, I clenched my teeth and kept going. Every night, I wept quietly, missing her. 10 years later, 10 years had passed. Lily was sitting in a suite of a luxury hotel waiting for the press conference to begin. Thanks to that woman's support, she had gone on to a prestigious national university after high school, then studied abroad at Stanford University. She continued her research there and had just made a groundbreaking discovery that shocked the world. It was huge news in Japan, too. I often saw Lily being interviewed on TV. Since the day I left high school to work at the inn, I hadn't seen her even once in these 10 years. Now grown up, she almost looked like a stranger to me, but she would always be my irreplaceable twin sister. To see her again, I went to her hotel room and knocked on the door.
Yes?
Excuse me, I'm the manager of this hotel. May I come in to greet you?
Yes.
I could hear Lily approaching the door.
I'm sorry, I don't have much time before the press conference.
She opened the door, her eyes going wide.
What? Paige?
Yes, I'm your twin sister, Paige, and also the manager of this hotel.
What? How?
Lily looked completely confused, so I explained. The truth is, I've been training in our grandmother's hotel chain. I started as a maid at a hot spring inn, then trained as an okami, and this year, Grandma put me in charge of managing this newly opened hotel. I was even featured in the Nikkei newspaper as a hotel manager in her 20s. Didn't you see it? As expected, Lily, busy with her research, hadn't been keeping up with the newspapers.
But Paige, you said you were living like a princess, and when I texted you, you never replied. I thought maybe your new life was so much fun you forgot about me.
That's not true. But I didn't reply on purpose. It was Grandma's instruction.
Huh?
That woman who spoke to me back when I was in my 3rd year of high school was indeed our maternal grandmother. Our mother, once a refined young lady, had been disowned by Grandma when she eloped with our truck driver father. But when Mother learned her time was short, she contacted Grandma, asking her to look after us. During the short time before Mother passed away, Grandma had investigated everything about us and decided it would be best to keep us apart for a while. We were such close twins that we always worried about each other, and Grandma believed that would hold us both back. To help us truly stand on our own, she chose to separate us for a time. She once told me this: making me drop out of high school was a way to test if I had the resolve to give up everything for Lily, just like our mother, who gave up everything for the one she loved. Grandma said if I could show the same resolve as Mom did when she eloped with Dad, she'd finally feel she could truly forgive her.
I see.
But I'm grateful to Grandma. After all, look at me now, manager of a luxury hotel. Grandma owns several hotels and inns, but putting me in charge of this ultra-luxury flagship hotel means she recognized my skills over the past 10 years. I held my head high and said to Lily, I'm a hotel manager now, and you've become a brilliant researcher. Grandma's plan to help us grow independent as individuals was a huge success, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it was. But, Lily, I missed you so much!
Paige, I missed you too!
We hugged each other tightly. All the feelings we'd held back over the past 10 years overflowed, and the tears just wouldn't stop. Because of that, when Lily went on to attend her press conference, her face was a total mess. I might have felt a little bad about it. After the press conference, Lily returned to the US, but whenever she comes back to Japan now, she always stays at the hotel I manage.
Hey Paige, I'm back again. Long time no see.
Welcome, Miss Lily. We've been expecting you.
Oh, come on, Paige. Cut it out.
I can't help it. I'm on duty right now. But I'm off this evening, so let's go grab dinner together.
Yeah, let's do that. Hey, let's invite Grandma too.
I wonder if she might be busy, but she did say she really wanted to see you. I'll give her a call. It feels like we're making up for those 10 years apart, growing even closer as sisters. I hope we can always stay this way, equal, close, and happy together.
Thank you for watching! What kind of crazy people will we get to see next? Stay tuned for more!